Yahweh our Provider. This name of God is found in Genesis chapter 22, and it is one of the clearest pictures in the Old Testament of the gospel of Jesus Christ. As we read this story, you'll see a great picture of the gospel laid before us, and this is where we get the name Yahweh our Provider. Genesis chapter 22, verses 1 and 2. After these things, God tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham. He said, Here I am. He said, Now take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go into the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will tell you of. Skipping down to verse 7, Isaac spoke to Abraham his father and said, My father. He said, Here I am, my son. He said, Here is the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? Abraham said, God will provide himself the lamb for a burnt offering, my son. Skipping down, verse 11, Yahweh's angel called to him out of the sky and said, Abraham, Abraham. He said, Here I am. He said, Don't lay your hand on the boy or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. You see, skipping down to verse 14, Abraham called the name of that place Yahweh will provide, as it is said to this day, on Yahweh's mountain it will be provided. You see, Yahweh has provided the atonement for sin. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever would believe in him would not perish, but have eternal life. You see, Abraham knew that God would provide the ram, the sacrifice that he had required. He tested Abraham. Abraham was willing to do it, but God provided. And that is a picture of the gospel of Jesus Christ. We cannot save ourselves. God provided the sacrifice. That's why Jesus, when he hung on the cross, he said, It is finished. You see, Jesus is the payment for sin. And just as Abraham believed God and it was credited to him for righteousness, so too we, when we place faith in Jesus, we will be saved. Jesus said, If I am lifted up, I'll draw all men to myself. He is that sacrifice that Yahweh has provided.